Welcome back, everyone. In the previous video, we actually saw what is an expression. While our question, what is an equation, remains, isn't it? We want to know what is an equation. And I told you an equation is made up of or is made from an expression. So, and last time we did see an example, which was 5x plus 2 plus y squared. So now forming an equation from the same example, what we can do is we can simply write the same expression, 5x plus 2 plus y squared, equating it with, say, 0. Let's just say 0 as of now. So now this becomes an equation. So what is an equation? An equation is an expression equated with its value or maybe equal to 0. Got it? So that is an equation. Now, what are the different types of equations that we know? See, there are various types of equations that you will study throughout your school life, your middle school, your college. But there are few equations that you will never leave. So there are different types of equations. Let us try and understand which are the different types of equations that we will study. So here we have different types of equations. The very first type that is very basic is the linear type. So linear equations. And then you will study linear equation in, say, one variable. You will study linear equations in 2 variables, 3 variables, 4 variables, number of variables you might study, you might come across. Now, why is an equation called linear equation, or which equations are popularly known as linear equations? See, the equations in which the highest value or highest power is 1. The highest power of the variables is 1. Example, if I say, like we took the example of 5x plus 2, say, equals 0. This is a linear equation. Why? Because the highest power of x of any variable that is in the equation is 1. If we see the previous equation that we have seen, 5x plus 2y plus y squared, there are 2 variables. So you can say equations in 2 variables, right? But is this a linear equation? X has power 1, y has power 2. So the highest power is what? 2. So this is definitely not a linear equation. Well, that actually then gives you the idea of the second type of equation that you will face, which is quadratic. So quadratic equations obviously will definitely then have their highest power as 2. You can pick any random example and I will definitely teach you how to solve them in the next video. But then you have to first understand what is the quadratic equation. I have come across a lot of students who don't really know how to identify or differentiate between equations. So they don't really understand that. So first we have to understand which are the different types of equations that we can face and how to identify them. So the highest power here is what? It's x squared, right? And of course, then we can come close to cubic equations. What do you think? Come on, guess, make it a guess. Obviously, yes. So highest power of this equation will be 3. Hence the name suggests cubic equations. It's take any random example, maybe x cubed plus 3x squared plus 4x equals 0. Let me not extend it more. Equals 0. So now you understand there are 3 basic types of equations that you will study throughout your school life, your middle school, your elementary school. So you're going to study it, and these 3 different types of equations, how to identify, how to differentiate between them. It is by the highest power the variable consists of. Linear equations, highest power is 1. quadratic equation highest power is 2 and cubic equation has the highest power 3. Hope that helps. So if you're new to my channel, kindly I request you to subscribe to it and press the bell icon so that you do not miss any updates from my side. Thank you so much.